Aloha, welcome back to DeFi Tactics. Remember, this is not financial advice. Do not make any financial decisions based on my word alone. Always do your own research. With that said, today we're going to discuss what happened during the ExFi snapshot and the updated timeline and when we can expect our ExFi tokens to be airdropped to us. Let's get to it. So the ExFi snapshot took a snapshot of all Songbird and Wrapped Songbird holdings, both in supported wallets and in supporting contracts and exchanges at 8 in the morning for me, Hawaii Standard Time, on December 12th. As you can see on Flare Finance's Twitter, they said the snapshot is now complete. The block height was, or the block that the snapshot occurred, was 4,110,872. It says, everyone prepare to receive your ExFi over the next few days. However, there's a caveat to that. They also said, we are now finalizing our last stretch of communications to exchanges who wish to support the distribution. Addresses are slowly removed from the snapshot database for exchanges who are not supporting the distribution. The final ratio will be announced a few days prior to release. So the exchanges that are not supporting the airdrop or the ExFi distribution that have Songbird or maybe are not releasing their Songbird to their customers will not receive any ExFi tokens. Now with that said, in this initial tweet it said, everyone prepare to receive your ExFi over the next few days. However, I want to point to the Flare Finance Medium article. Here we are on the Flare Finance Medium article. As you can see, it says what happens after the snapshot. It says the ExFi Gamma timeline. So December 12th/13th, depending on where you are in this world, the snapshot of all balances of Songbird and Wrapped Songbird will be taken. However, this is now changed in this Medium article as to when we will get the ExFi tokens. This used to say December 13th through the 15th, ExFi will arrive in all wallet addresses that held Songbird and Wrapped Songbird. However, you can see that is updated to January 1st, 2022. ExFi will arrive in all wallet addresses that held Songbird and Wrapped Songbird. January 1st, 2022 is also when ExFi Gamma will begin with Flare Farms version 2 and Flare Loans version 2 launching to reflect new rewards in the form of SFIN, or the primary governance token for Songbird Finance. It will support ExFi yield farming and minting Canary Dollar with ExFi as collateral. We can see January 10th, 2022, the Halborn audit will be released, signaling a secure launch for Flare Network main launch. Additionally, internal audits of Trail of Bits and Certrix will be released to reflect change from initial point of development to present day status. So again, the audit release has now been pushed to January 10th. Lastly, January 15th, 2022, ExFi will operate on the Songbird network, redubbed to Songbird Finance, as the main point for deploying experimental finance modules in hopes of these new modules being pulled from Songbird Finance into Flare Finance. So again, this has been pushed to January 15th, 2022. So while that tweet from Flare Finance said that it would be released over the next couple days, and the original Medium article had ExFi being airdropped from December 13th through the 15th, this updated Medium article is pointing out that our ExFi tokens will not be airdropped until January 1st, 2022. But I guess there's no better way to start the new year with a free airdrop of some ExFi tokens that we can use in the Flare Finance platform, or Songbird Finance. Now I'm on the other side of the screen because I just wanted to show you this trading chart or candlestick chart on Bitrue. As you can see, this red candle and this other little red candle here is post-snapshot. So what happened? Everybody was loading up on their Songbird tokens up prior to the snapshot, and then once that snapshot hit right up around here, everybody started dumping. And that's what that big old red, we'll call it a candlestick, there's other words that have been used to describe it, this big old red candle down. And you can see right now that we're sitting at 32.4 cents trading on Bitrue. So what does this mean? This means that everybody was trying to dump their Songbird, and maybe they were trying to dump it after the ExFi snapshot in order to rebuy it later on. Sometimes people don't even care about these airdrops. They want to sell at the peak expecting this sell-off and then buy back in lower to maybe double their stack or 1.5x their stack. You can also see down here that there was some severe buy volume coming up to the actual snapshot airdrop, snapshot date, and then immediately after, wicked sell pressure right down here at the bottom. So what does this mean? This means that the stability pool saw a lot of activity today. Essentially, because the stability pool is used to pay off bad debts or debts that drop below that 110% collateralization ratio, during this drop, there were a lot of liquidations. Because there were a lot of liquidations, that means that there was a lot of canary dollar that needed to be sent over to pay off those bad debts, which means that collateral was then sent back to the stability pool. So, if anybody hasn't, check their canary dollar stability pool and you'll see that the Songbird liquidation rewards shot through the roof. They've been pretty stable before that because this, has been a steady uptrend of the Songbird token because everybody was preparing and buying for the snapshot. But people that were not under collateralized but had low collateral or collateralization ratio above that 110%, say maybe they had 130, 140% collateral ratio when Songbird was sitting at 54 cents, well, this wick down or this candle down wiped them out. So there's going to be a lot of Songbird liquidation rewards in the stability pool, and while the price is dropping down, there will be people that try and sell that Songbird into canary dollar at this low, which might result in a loss from the stability pool, as you'll be receiving less canary dollar than was used to pay off that bad debt. So for me personally, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to see if this shoots back up a little bit, and maybe I can catch that on the uptrend to sell back into some of that canary dollar that was used in that stability pool to pay off those bad debts, and then we can earn more D-Flare over the next few weeks before that D-Flare rewards dries up and they launch SFIN for the main reward moving forward. If you got anything out of this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button and left me a comment in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out that join button next to the subscribe button. And if you're interested in checking out my Patreon, I've got the link for my Patreon in the description of this video down below. So that about wraps it up for this video. Again, I just wanted to go over the post-snapshot price action of the Songbird token and the updated time frame on when we can expect the ExFi tokens to be airdropped to us. As always, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. We'll catch you next time on DeFi Tactics. Scrolling down a little farther, we can see January 10th, 2022 is when the Halborn audit will be released, signaling a secure launch for Flare Network's main network launch. That was wrong. I said that wrong. So for everybody that had canary dollar in the stability pool, remember the stability pool is used to offset any liquidations and pay back those liquidations canary dollar. So that about wraps it up for this video. If you got anything out of it, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button and left me a comment in the comment section below. Also, don't check out. You want to check it out.